Good morning. Happy Saturday. I wanted to show you some tools that I use to stretch and add to my workouts. On Saturdays, in my head, I like to focus on stretching and using the vibration plate that my cat is sitting on. He doesn't like it on. He just likes to sit on it when it's not on. Anyway, so I wanted to just show you some of the strange tools that I've come across that I've learned will help me get out of pain and may help you get out of pain too. I've come across these in the last few years, and along with using when the weather starts to get bad and my back starts to act up, sometimes I wear just a $20 brace off of Amazon that I tell my clients and friends, and I think to myself, I use it as a second back. So braces and that type of stuff I will be pulling out in the winter months. But I wanted to show you some of the other items that you can use that are inexpensive. I found them on Amazon. This, if you Google massager, right? And there's all different sizes and shapes and all that. But the idea behind it is that you can put it in an area that you want to work, right? And then move it around. So it's a whole different type of thing where you can't, except when you hit your head. So yeah, and then what's awesome about it is, of course, there's so many different videos and different ways to use it, but it's inexpensive, it's worth trying, and I'll put a link below. Next, I was using one of those long foam rollers. I should have it, it's right in the other room. And I started that way because when I was working out with a trainer years ago, he kept saying to me, because I was in so much pain and I was trying to lose weight and my back was killing me, why don't you try these massage rollers? And so I started with this, again, inexpensive $20 big one. We've all seen it. It looks like a piece of styrofoam. And I used it. And then I realized, wait a minute, this actually is helping a little bit. What other types are there? And then I found there was a whole bunch of different ones that you could pick from. And what was great was I came across this one, which is called a rumble roller. It doesn't even have this stuff on the side anymore because I've used it so much. And I bought the smallest one. I thought it would be easier to travel with. It was less expensive. I wanted to see if it was going to work or whatever. And what I found was, because of the plastic made differently than many others, it's flexible, right? So I can push my fingers on it. Sometimes you get on these and they're like rock hard and you don't want those. But the ones that you can knead your muscles is the ones that you want. So I came across Rumble Roller years ago and started using this. And then I upgraded to this one. One reason was I started to represent the company because I thought it was, it still has a label. Because I thought it was a great company and they have so many different other items, and for myself it was like, okay, where has this been all my life? It's a little more firm, and it's bigger, and it's definitely worth the money. And what I've found is I'll show you how I use it compared to the other one. So those are some of them that I'll show you, and now I'm going to show you a little bit on the vibration plate. And then there's this one. I got this as a gift. The idea behind it is if you had 2 tennis balls and a sock and you kind of tied it, you can run it along your neck, your lower back, right? There's all different ways, and again, I'll show you a little bit of that. And then what I came across is the vibration plate. It's not quite a roller, but the idea behind it is you can stretch more on it than if you were on the ground, right? It shakes your body, blood, your organs. There's all these different crazy benefits for it. And what I found is just taking 10 minutes in the morning and stretching, dancing, and doing my thing on there makes me feel better. And then I've actually added it to my workouts, and people who I work out with on Zoom have it in their kitchen or their living room, and we're doing our workouts right on it. To me, the way I see it is it's a much more efficient workout, so it's like you're using the time even better. So I try to use my vibration plate in the morning to kind of wake up my body, and then for myself for work through the day to teach other people to use it too, because I think it's so worth it. And you know, there's nothing wrong waking up in the morning, dancing and stretching and getting yourself in a good place. And I feel like popping my earbuds in and getting on there and dancing makes me feel that way. So why not, right? I mean, it's like a 100, 200. I've used it, I can't even tell you how many times. I came across it because a friend who had a lower back problem, we were comparing notes, and I was in a lot of pain at that time. I was, again, willing to try everything. And he said it was the best thing. It just self-corrected him. He's just in a different place. And I know how long he was tortured by it. So for myself, I was like, you know what? I'll buy it. Of course you buy it, stick it in the corner, you never use it. And then when I started kind of doing understanding habits and 30-day challenges and realizing, wait a minute, it's only going to work like working out. If you do a little bit every day, it's only going to work. So I started doing it 10 minutes each day, and then like somewhere within week 1 or 2 of doing it every day, you do a workout and you're like, am I doing it better? You know, I don't feel, is it not hurting? And then you're like, okay, this thing's working, so let me continue with it. That applies to everything, hopefully. But enough of the blah, blah, blah. And let me just show you a few of the things that I do. So right now, I'm talking about lower back because seriously, my lower back is starting to act up. And my neck and shoulders have been great. So usually do is when I get on here is I go for the areas that cause me the most pain. And right now it's my lower back. This one I do from my shoulder and from my lower back and butt, because you can roll on there. My cat likes to watch. And other way. Just sitting on it and coming over and pointing and flexing, you're getting a better stretch than if you were on the ground, a deeper stretch. If you were to lay on it, you can roll, watching your hair. Many times when I started, I used hoodies and kept my hair, you know, safe, because I've lost quite a bit of hair trying to roll around on it. Now it's short, so it doesn't matter. And one of my other favorite stretches that I like to do is lean back and bring it up. And this is just like, everybody loves this stretch. And then you can lift your leg up. So that, to me, you can do this easily on the larger one, even here, because you can use it. Whereas the smaller one, nothing wrong with it because I've been using it for years. But you do have a different type of motion, and that one's a little firmer. So this I usually roll out my shoulders and lean. I can. Now, this one has been a favorite because for lower back, neck, and shoulder, you can just roll it right up your spine. And then just laying your neck in it and coming up. So these are a few of some exercises. I'll put some links, and I know I have some stretching videos that I'll do. Okay, kitten. Come on, kitten. All right. So, people ask me, what do I put it on? Whatever feels comfortable for that day. You know, if my neck and shoulders are hurting or something's bothering me, I go somewhere in the 50s. If I'm feeling great, I'll go all the way up to 100. And then, like I said, I just get on here usually and just listen to music and stretch. And then I hold the board, legs straight, sides. Right? You sit on it. Again, another stretch like this. If you're comfortable, bring your knees in. You can exercise on here. Let's say you want to do some push-ups, right? Do it on your knees, do it on my what now? You want to get on? Right? So you can use it for this. He wants it back. You can squat on it. You can use it like a step, right? Where if you know what that was in the 80s and 90s in fitness, you can use it to balance, right? I use the Bosu ball to balance on, and that way you use all your muscles to hold yourself up. But again, on here, it's a different feel, but you have to use all your muscles to do it again. So how efficient is it when you're adding this to a workout? In my head, that's how I see it. So I just wanted to show you because I know it's not quite the fall, and I'm not trying to push it, but I already feel my lower back getting a little aggravated. And I want to make sure that I'm prepared for the colder weather. And I wanted to share it with you in case you need to. Have a good day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.